So guys, how are you all doing? Hopefully you are doing well. Today I am bringing you something a little bit different because if you don't know, the Euro 2016 is right around the corner, and as I'm English, I'm going to predict, or I'm going to give you my opinion on who should go to the Euros, who should be on the plane, and who should be playing for England. But guys, before we do jump straight into the video, if we can smash around 25 likes on this video, that'll be amazing. Also guys, if you are new around here, hit the subscribe button, it is below, to see my new videos when they go up. So let's jump straight into the team. Now I'm going to give you a little draft feel to it. So I'm going to, basically the presentation is going to be a draft theme. So let's get into the goalkeepers. The first goalkeeper is Joe Hart. We've got Jack Butland, Fraser Forster. We've got Heaton and Pickford from Sunderland. Now, I know Butland is injured, so he won't be going to the Euros. But as he's like the second best English goalkeeper, I did put him there because he's a very good player. But everyone knows Joe Hart is the best English goalkeeper. So we'll be going with Joe Hart as the main #1 goalkeeper. Right, jumping into the centre-backs now, we have Chris Smalling, Jagielka, Stones, Cahill and Jones. Smalling is probably the best in terms of form this season, is probably the best English centre-back. He can partner well with Jagielka or Gary Cahill. The two centre-backs I'd probably go with is Smalling, and it's going to have to be either Jagielka or Cahill. And in the starting lineup, as I said, Smalling and probably Cahill. Them two are the best centre-backs, English centre-backs in my opinion. Right, jumping into the left-back now, we have Leighton Baines, we have Kieran Gibbs, Danny Rose, Bertrand and Cresswell. And now I know Baines was out for most of the season due to an injury, but I don't know who I should pick. Probably Rose, just due to form. Probably Rose will be the starter, but Bertrand has been pretty good. Cresswell's been good. Gibbs, on the other hand, hasn't really played that much for Arsenal. And guys, one sec, let me just turn this down. Bit bright here, wrong way. There we go. We'll go with that. No, one down. Turn that down. There we go. Yeah, due to form, probably I'll start with Rose. Next, we have our right backs. We have a couple of selections here. We have Nathaniel Klein, Carl Walker. I've also put in Ward from Crystal Palace. We have Trippier from Tottenham, and we have Simpson from Leicester. Now, I've only put a Leicester player in there is because they're the top of the league. They're going to win the league, and maybe he does deserve the call-up just because he's been playing well for Leicester, and they are going to go on to win the league. Right back, I'll probably pick Carl Walker over Nathaniel Klein. In my opinion, Carl Walker is a lot stronger, a lot more physical than Nathaniel Klein. And Walker is also a lot quicker, so that can help us out. Right, guys, now we are jumping into a position very, I want to say juicy. Juicy is probably not the word. But it is the midfielders. We have Dele Alli, Ross Barkley, James Milner, Jordan Henderson, and Jack Wilshere. Now, I know Jack Wilshere is only coming back to fitness now, and he hasn't played a lot this season. But whenever he does play for England, he performs so well. But to be honest, Dele Alli's form has just been amazing. So I would start with Dele Alli. Ross Barkley, potentially he could start. Also James Milner, Henderson. To be honest, if Wilshere's fit, in form and amazing, starting playing amazing, probably Dele Alli and Wilshere in the two centre mid roles. They'll probably play well together. But if not, it'll probably be Dele Alli, Ross Barkley and Jordan Henderson. Then we are going into our right mids. A few selections now. And also you can see that CDM Dyer. He is like a wild card. Now, he has performed very well for Tottenham this season. Also in the friendlies against Germany, he performed so well. So he could get in the starting 11 as well. But these are our right mids. We have Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, obviously currently injured. If he's fit and playing well, why not? Why not? We also have then Townsend. Obviously, Dyer is the wild card. Then we have Antonio. He's been performing well for West Ham this season. Amazing player. He's got the skill. He's got the pace. He's proper physical as well, which is nice. And then we have Theo Walcott, which so far, the second half of the season, he has been terrible in my opinion. I'm an Arsenal fan, by the way, if you didn't know. So at the right mid position, I would take probably Chamberlain and Antonio. That's pretty what I'd take. Walcott would be a backup kind of card. That's what I would take. And now it's got really dark. Let me turn this up. What is going on with this? The sun's mugging me off. So I would take Chamberlain and Antonio. Right, left mid now. Okay, left mid. As you can see, we have a centre mid Carrick. He he's pretty much a wild card as well. He could be in the team, he could not be in the team. I think he will go to the Euros, but I don't think he will start. We have Sterling on the left, 84 overall. We have Ashley Young, which I don't think he will go. Lallana, he can play in the midfield, he could play on the left, he could play on the right. And also, Jamie Vardy, I know he's a striker. He performs very, very well as a striker. But once we look at the striker options, you will understand why I think he could play very, very well at that left wing position. I think he's got the pace. He's got the dribbling. He's got the shooting abilities. He's got the physical abilities. He's a very, very good player. And I think he could perform very, very well on the left wing. Also, Danny Welbeck could play on the wings as well. So if Danny Welbeck does go, he could play on the wings. Same with Jamie Vardy. I think that's how it will work. And then jumping into the strikers, we have Harry Kane, 100%. He's going to be a starter. There's no doubt about it. Then we have Danny Welbeck. Then we have Sturridge, Rooney and Carroll. Now, Carroll scored a hat-trick against Arsenal. That's why I think his name will be in the air, but I'm not sure if he will go. I think Carroll could be a backup if anyone gets injured. I think the starters would be Kane and Vardy. That's if Vardy will play up front. If he's playing on the wing, I think Roy Hodgson would start with Kane and Danny Welbeck. I think he likes Welbeck a lot. I'm not sure why. Welbeck does perform well for England most of the time. So I'm going to go with Harry Kane and Welbeck. So guys, that is the team I will be going with for England. I would have Hart in goal, right back Kyle Walker. The two centre backs is Smalling and Gary Cahill. The left back, Danny Rose. The midfielders will be Dele Alli and who else did I go with? Dele Alli and probably Ross Barkley or Jordan Henderson. If Wilshere is fit, I'd play him as well. Maybe Dyer as that CDM role could do very well. On the right, I would have probably Walcott. Not Walcott. I didn't even say Walcott was going. I'd have Chamberlain or maybe one of the strikers could play on the right. Left wing, I would have Vardy or Sterling as starters. And then up front, I would have Kane and Danny Welbeck. Also, once again, Danny Welbeck can play on the wings if he wants to. So, guys, that is my team. Tell me your team in the comments below. And this whole video, the sun has been mugging me off. But it's pretty decent. Don't worry about that. So, guys, if you did like this video, please comment and subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter. Our link will be in the description. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye! If you're going for the 190 draft or the 191 draft, you would go for the three at the back. But I am going to go with the 4-1-2-1-2 wide. I think that's going to do well for me. Let's go for the... All right, captain. Here we go, captain. Okay. Oh, okay. Right, okay. So, we are going for a full inform or special item team. So, right, who are we going with? Should we go with 90 Aguero? I think I'm going to have to. I think that is the...